if they hadn't watched Being the Elite and their first introduction to you was AEW, even though like the win-loss record might not be what you want it to be, it feels like there's been some really good story development with your character. Is that something you've been happy about that on AEW so far? There's been some sort of development, people have got to get some sympathy for you, and it's been good development.
You guys are starting off strong, right? Jeez. Yeah, it's been good, but I mean, I think that's been the case for a lot of people. It's been the case for kind of everybody. It's been this is wrestling. That's what you should aspire to do and have. Yeah, is that character establishment and development. And I mean, since day one, that's something I want to do. I mean, if you're not wanting to do that, you ain't a business being here. So, yeah.
How much more do you want to get like in promo time and different things like that? Because we saw with your promo package up leading to Chris Jericho's match, you pulled the stitches out and everything. It was really, really captivating. What more do you want to develop with that and get more promo time in that regard?
Yeah, we all want more time.
Sure.
With matches, with promo time, with everything, we all want more time. There's only 2 hours of TV, so I will be taking up as much of that as I can make happen. Yeah, you know, I mean, this is kind of my answer. We all want more time. Yeah.
5 weeks into having a regular TV show now and leading into a pay-per-view out of TV, how's the feel a little different now? Because you had the standalone shows for so long. Now you've had TV building into these shows.
It's been good. It feels like I've gone back to work, like for good. You know, there were several months there where it was just the pay-per-views and stuff, so it felt strange. You know, kind of like, is this a real thing yet? You know what I mean? But now it feels real legitimate. You know what I mean? Getting back into the swing of things is good. Having a schedule is great, and having an awesome team to do this with is great. And I think we've been knocking it out of the park.
What are your? Oh, go ahead, Bill.
What are your thoughts on with Cody battling with the Inner Circle and all that stuff? He's saying that the Elite are going to run at him. What are your thoughts on it, and what are your thoughts on a match against the Inner Circle?
We'll see. You know, if that's the thing. I don't really know. We've kind of got our own thing going on right now. I know Cody's worried about Jericho right now, so obviously his mind is maybe on the Inner Circle, maybe more than Kenny, who's got a thing with Mox right now, with me, who I've got a thing with Pac. So, you know, if that's something that comes down the line, maybe so. Sure.
You've got Jim Ross on commentary. I wonder if you've been able to pick his brain yet and kind of speak to him. He talks in his podcast a lot about he really wants to work with young guys and kind of help.
Yeah, you don't have to pick Jim Ross's brain. He offers it willingly. But yeah, he's been somebody good to have on the team, you know. And I feel like his voice lends a lot of credibility. You know what I mean? When you flip through the channels and you hear that voice, it just sounds good. You know what I mean? So having that, you can't put a price on that. You can't value that, and that has been great.
How about having like agents like Dean Malenko and Jerry Lynn backstage and everything like that? How's that been like cooperating with them? And I asked the SCU about how funny Dean Malenko is and stuff.
Oh, Dean's hilarious. Dean is great. He's got a real dry sense of humor. Jerry's a sweetheart. There's a bunch of others too. It's been good. You know, some guys like to work differently than others, but it's good to have those guys who've been around a little bit longer backstage with us to maybe not change what we do. We're not changing what we do at any point, but to maybe help some guys at least think through, you know, what they do and how they present themselves. You know, invaluable.
How excited are you for your match on Saturday?
It should be good. I'm going to whoop Pac's ass and kick him in the balls afterwards, maybe. Stomp on him, actually, while he's laying down. Just stomp like that. Probably bust him, right?
With you guys already having mixed it up once before, does this change your game plan going into this match, or does it, is it just you're trying to get back at him?
I think the match is the same. I'm just going to try to whoop his ass again. But the aftermath, I've just added the stomp on the balls part.
It's good explanation, guys.
You've been wrestling for years and years. I wondered when you went to weekly TV, was there anything unexpected that you weren't expecting when you went into doing TV every week? And how has that adjustment been for you, kind of doing that?
No real adjustment. You know what I mean? I mean, we all do this for an audience, a live audience, right? So you're used to that. You know, there might be bigger audiences now than they were a couple of years ago, but it's the same thing. And we all have done this for years and years for camera. Now that it's live TV, it doesn't make a huge amount of difference between, what you're doing, really. I mean, that's how I feel. Somebody else might have a totally different answer. I'm sure some of the guys who've never done TV and stuff like that before, they're just mind-blowing.
Because you mentioned that you always kind of want to get more, and with such a big roster, it is kind of one of those things that one week there might not be something for you, the next week I wonder if that's maybe like an adjustment that you might be there, but you might not get to contribute that week and kind of adjusting to that.
Yeah, that's been true. There's only been 1 week I didn't have a match, but I did thankfully get to do something that week. Excuse me, a little sick. But yeah, there'll be some weeks, and there have been some weeks where guys just won't get used. It's 2 hours, and then you got to factor in commercials. So it just, everybody is kind of fighting now. I'm sure they will be more for that time.
Last one, guys.
How's it been just in general? You get a lot of good comparisons with like a lot of classic wrestlers in a lot of ways. One I hear a lot, I think it was Tony, or maybe it was JR. They mentioned you were like very Windham in a lot of ways.
Okay.
How does it feel to be compared to be a lot of like classic wrestlers in that regard? But how do you just incorporating and factoring that in with your modern style today?
Yeah. It's funny that might be a bigger deal for like fans than it is for me, maybe. Mm-hmm. I didn't necessarily grow up watching Barry Windham. I just do my thing. I do my thing the way I want to do my thing, and what people have to say about it is on them. I'm happy that I have the time and the opportunity to do things the way that I want to do them. What people take out of them, that's cool. Whatever comparisons make you happy, that's cool. But it's just me being me. Cool.